Welcome back to On the Clock, your Just Baseball college baseball show. This is Behind the Scenes. We've got a super special interview tonight. I am your host, Will Massa, accompanied by Mark Garland. We're here with Hawaii baseball's own Jack Berg and Isaiah Magdaleno. How are we doing, fellas?
We're doing great, man. Just out here working. That's about it.
Yeah, no, we're just getting after it. We have our first scrimmage on Saturday, so we're getting into it.
Oh man, scrimmages at the last. Let's go, man. There's not a better ballpark for my money on the planet for college baseball. I'm not gonna lie, I've been there lots and lots of times. I know you guys saw me there last year, man. It's my favorite.
No, yeah, it's unreal to just come in here for my first year and like just be a part of it already and be welcomed in by the staff and the culture here. Like the less is just different. They'll see this year. It's just different.
Yeah, let's jump right into the less. I mean, last year they were up there, I believe, top 10 in attendance over the course of the season. Isaiah, just talk about what that fan base is, especially for home games, especially when you guys get the Big West play rolling. But that place was just unbelievably rocking from one of the first series of the weekend when you guys played Northeastern all the way through the Big West conference season. So just talk about that home crowd and what it's like for you.
Oh yeah, I mean, I got to say we have the best fans. You know, they're here. You see the same faces every weekend. They're coming out supporting us. And honestly, they make it feel like family. They come out here and they'll give us lays at the end of the year. And they're just here, win, loss, whatever's happening throughout the season. They're just going to be there to support us. And honestly, I could ask for nothing more. They've been nothing but good to me, nothing but good to the team. And we're just excited to get back out there and give them what they want, and that's to see us succeed.
Yeah, love that.
Oh, go ahead, man. Like, can you tell us a little bit more? Like, I know when I visit, they all have questions. They love baseball, man. It feels like a pro atmosphere. You go in there, and this fan base is just so bought into what you guys do on day to day. You know, they come up to you. Do you ever ask, like, I know the kiddos were like asking for autographs, and it's like the fan base really buys into what you guys do. The sellout crowd, people don't understand. That's 5,000 people that are filling that stadium. It is loud. It's a double-deck stadium. Just tell us a little bit like what it is when you guys win big games there. Tell me a little bit about that, Isaiah.
I mean, you're just going to hear from outside the stadium that the crowd's going to get going. They're going to be into the game every single game, whether it's a Tuesday or a Sunday. They're going to be there showing out. And, they make it loud in here. They're screaming, cheering for us. And the other team's going to feel it too. They usually get a little words towards them. But, I mean, we love it. They love it. Everybody's here playing the game that they love. So it's just buying into the game and the atmosphere.
Yeah, it truly is one of the best atmospheres. I mean, I'm in Central Time. I lose a lot of sleep staying up late watching those West Coast games. Jack, you're new to the program. You came over from Arizona, and just talk to us about what your first couple of months has been. I mean, we're probably around month 2 for you on the island. So talk about what it's like, being a Hawaii baseball player and what that culture and team chemistry has done for you so far.
Yeah, no, it's been like, I've just been, the best way to put it is how blessed I am to be here for one. The culture, like I've never felt a baseball team like I was new, right? And it didn't matter. It did not matter to a single person there that I was new. And I don't think anybody's felt that way. Like it's just so open arms, welcoming. And then like a bit of a culture shock in a sense too, because like I'm riding my moped to weights at 6 a.m. Like that's, what other school can you do that at, right? And then like we'll get done with our individual times, we'll get done throwing, and like you look around and the guys in the locker room, you're like, you want to go to the beach? All right, let's go to the beach. So it's one of those things where like we have an exclusive school to us and us only, and no pro team being on the island is very big. I've been welcomed by the community here, the coaches, just like everybody out here is just loving, and it's just a good place to be. To say my first 2 months, like the only word I can think of is just blessed. So
yeah, man, it's awesome. I love that. And I know speaking to Zuniga last year and just the team aspect and caring about his guys like family and Coach Hill, he brings all this experience, right, guys? Like you guys get to work with this guy who has Team USA history. He's been Big West coach. Like he's done all these amazing things in baseball. Between the two of those guys, you bring in all this coaching talent. Can you tell us just a little bit what it's like to work with those guys every day?
Yeah. when Coach Hill told me in the portal that this school is not really a mid-major school, like I didn't know what he meant by that. And I got here and I like completely realized it in like the first few days, like what he meant by that. And like, he's just so good to be around. Like the smile's so big all the time. Like he cares about us. Zuni, same thing. Like Zuni is the most like relationship person I think I've ever met in terms of like coaching baseball. And so like I said, it's just I feel so blessed to be here. And one thing about Coach Hill, I think that's also different, is he relates a lot of the stuff we do on the field and in the classroom and things like that to his surfing experiences. He's a really, really good surfer. And so just to be able to like hear his experience through that and his time at USD and the things that he implemented there that he took over to our program here, like I think that just the experience that we get from him is really just, it's incredible for sure. Same with Zuni. Like Zuni's been around the block. He knows what he wants. He knows what he wants in his staff, and we're just going to hammer that all fall and figure out where to go from there. So,
yeah, I mean the pitching staff has been such a key for this team over the last 2 seasons, especially since Coach Zuniga has been there. Isaiah, can you talk us through last year? There was so many walk-offs early in the season and for the whole thing. Can you just talk about, is there anything, what is behind the Manoa Magic that we see every single weekend at the LAS?
I feel like it's just having the confidence once we step out on that field. I mean, we know we're always going to be in the game. We always say 7, 8, 9 Bow Warrior time. The hitters know what they can do. The pitchers know that the hitters are going to do their thing. So it's really just buying into what we do as a program and just not giving up. The hitters do their work day in, day out. So we have the confidence in them. They're coached by Dave Nakama, great coach. So we know that we have the tools to come back in any baseball game, and the pitchers just have to pitch and the hitters got to hit, play defense after that. So other than that, the beginning of the season last year, it was fun. We had 2 walk-offs opening weekend, so it was just fun to be part of it. The crowd, everything about it, everybody knew that it was going to be a good season once we got out to that start. And it was just fun. I mean, I was pitching, but it was no big role. It was just starting off. So I was very fortunate to be there.
All right, guys. Big question. Favorite food on the island? Like, this is an important one. I know every time I visit, I go get the Locomoco and I crush it. It's my favorite. I wait till I get there. Sometimes go to the North Shore and go get some buttered shrimp and go eat that stuff. But what's the favorite food so far on the island, Jack and Isaiah? Where do you go with?
I definitely have to go with spare masubi from 7-Eleven. I get at least 1 or 2 a day. Like the 7-Eleven here, the experience is just different. Like it can tide you over. Like right next to the field, you go grab one and you're good. Like it's nice for sure.
They got like ube cheesecake in there, man. Like they got all sorts of stuff at a 7-Eleven. It's brilliant.
Yeah, mochi donuts. They got it all. They got it all.
I mean, I've been here. This is my 3rd year now. So I've had the 7-Eleven foods. I've had all the Zippies. But I just found one recently. It's called the Seafood Cartel. I've been looking for Mexican food, and that's probably been the best spot that I've eaten now. Just had it the other day. Solid spot. It's in Aiea.
Good to know. Put it on the list. Got it.
So speaking of favorites, guys, we always do this thing. You guys are both pitchers. Who is your Mount Rushmore of pitchers all time? Can be current guys, can be all time when you were a kid growing up. Who is your Mount Rushmore of pitchers?
Oh my, just 4, right?
Yeah, 4.
Okay, I'll go. I have to throw in Skeens right now. Walker Buehler is in my – this is personal. Like, this is personal, right? So, I like Walker Buehler. Sandy, for sure, Sandy Alcantara. And I'll go Kershaw just because of the recent bias. That's a random 4, but that's me.
That's a good pick. I'm a huge Buehler guy. He's one of my favorite pitchers ever, so I'm all about that one.
Yeah, the postseason Buehler is different. Like that's why I made my Rushmore.
I got Corbin Burns. Freddie Peralta. I got Bob Gibson and Nolan Ryan.
I got to take one of mine out. I take out Sandy, put in Brian Wu.
That's a
Brian
good
Wu's in there.
Yep. I'm all about that.
Love that. Oh man, like when you guys go out to practice, as a lot of us have seen when we come visit, like your guys' pregame, it's a little different. It's a little bit more loose. Is that what you guys go into like game day with, and then it just gives you that sense of focus? It seems like even through the first few innings, you guys are kind of loose. You guys stay out there, just kind of encouraging each other and getting up, and then 7, 8, 9, you guys lock in. Isaiah, speak a little bit about it, and Jack, what brought you into that? Just thinking, man, I could be a part of this.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're always going to be loose. We always emphasize on having fun with the game that we love. We know that we got to have confidence in our preparation, and we do a good job of that with the practices and everything. So yeah, we always make it a point to stay loose, and 7, 8, 9 bow warrior time like we talked about. But it's just part of the game that we know is going to come around. It's baseball, so as long as you're staying loose, you're going to have fun, and when you have fun, good things usually happen. So that's what we focus on.
Yeah, I'd say for me, when I was in the Cape, the first game we played Orleans, and I played Elijah, our shortstop, and I was like, this kid's different. Like this there's something about this kid. And then Sebastian Gonzalez pitched against us that game, went 3 innings, 6 Ks. I was like, okay, these guys are up to something, right? And then Zuni obviously hit me up in the portal, and I started to do some research. And then the one like real pull that I had to hear was when I was at junior college, Kamana Nahaku, me and him played together at Tacoma. So I see what Hawaii was doing, and I call him. I'm like, okay, give me like the full rundown of how this place works, and like just keep it real. Like keep it real with me, like how it really works. And so we had like an hour-and-a-half conversation, and I called Zuni and I was like, hey, I just got off the phone with Kamana. Like, let's do it. So the next day I FaceTimed him with my grandma and grandpa back at home, and I told him I was going to be a Bo. And just from there on, like I got a call from Rich right after, and I just knew like right away. After the call with Kamana, I was like locked in. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go here. There's nowhere else that interests me the way that this place does. So I knew it. Just as soon as we got off the call, I was like, all right, I'm doing it.
Love that.
Yeah.
So Isaiah, you can speak to this a little bit more with some last year experience going on, the pretty deep Big West tournament run. And then Jack also, what's the outlook for 2026? You're looking to finally bust through that postseason window, get into the big dance. You've been knocking on the door the last handful of years. You got a lot of key returners coming back. So just give me some outlook for 2026, what you're excited about and getting over that hump.
Yeah, so last year we made it pretty far in the Big West tournament. We felt like we played good, but there's always better to go. It was just small things that happened. So this year we're really focusing on just going after it. We all have goals that we want to accomplish. Everybody wants us to host the regional in Hawaii. So that's our goal, hosting a regional, winning it, and going on to win a College World Series. So it's really just building on last year and the year before that. So just getting better every year.
Yeah, I think I've talked a lot with Zuni kind of about the vision of what this season's to bring. And I think that Zuni did more than an amazing job recruiting the pieces in the portal. And then the returners that we have, like Kamana, Ben Ziegler, Namoa, Elijah, and then getting some portal arms like John Alkire, Saul Soto, some guys who are really like, they're just ballers. And that's the only way to put it. And the biggest thing that I'd say is like when I got here, I was like, Zuni, like 2026, like we're going to a regional, like we're going. And he's like, yeah, that's why you're here. So I think for me, the first thing I ever texted Rich Hill when I committed was we are going to a regional this year. And that's like, I think that's the biggest thing on my mind. Obviously, you got to take it one day at a time, one practice at a time, and go about your business like a man and the correct way to go about it. But with the pieces that we have in our locker room, with the new guys, the freshman class is unreal. They're unreal. Like Like they're good, but I think it'll be really interesting because maybe not a lot of people know, but we know what we have in the locker room, and I think 2026 is our year to show that. So I think we're going to be just fine. It's just us versus us all year long.
Listen, few hosts, I'm there again. My favorite ballpark. I don't know if Will's going to join me. I might fly him out and make him join me. Listen, you host at the Les, there's no chance that I won't be there. Literally my favorite ballpark. Guys, I want you to speak a little bit about the Big West. This conference is full of baseball history, full of really good teams, full of national champions. There's so many good teams out west, and I think that it gets overlooked a little bit when you look at this competition. But you guys were right there at the end of the last season. How do you get over that hump and just go out there and win the Big West this year, Isaiah?
Honestly, I feel like Jack said, we have the pieces to do it. So it's just coming together as a team. And I feel like in the fall, that's what we're going to do. We're going to initially get better as a team, and just everybody, you see it in the fall. Everybody's working late. Everybody's getting in here, doing their thing. And, this is probably the most hardworking team that I've been a part of. You see the freshmen in here working hard, everybody. So I feel like that is getting over the hump, is everybody working hard and just doing their job to get to the next step. And, after last year, we had a good season, like you said, and we're only trying to get the regional here, work on getting better and pushing for that College World Series. So, yeah, I feel like that is getting over the hump, what Zuni and Coach Hill did, Coach Dave recruiting Berg and Saul, Johnny, everybody that they have gotten has done the job to get over that hump.
Yeah, I'd say the Big West is very competitive. It's also very underrated. It's West Coast baseball, so it's a lot different. I learned that when I went to the Cape. It's obviously summer ball, right? So it's a little bit different, but it really is just West Coast baseball. It's going to be small ball, and every win matters, especially with teams UCSB, Cal Poly, those teams like Fullerton. I think the league is going to be really good this year, right? With the transfer portal and guys leaving Power 5 schools to go play on the West Coast, the Big West is a very, very big conference for those Power 4 guys now. So with that being said, I think it's going to be uber competitive, right? But like I said in the last question, it's just going to be us versus us. I've been to the Cape. I was at Arizona last year. I've seen some talent for sure, I'd say. And the talent that we have in this room is it's actually unreal for not being able to recruit to this school, right? The stigma around it. And I think that we killed the stigma in the portal. I think that Zuni killed the stigma completely. You want to come here and play now. This is going to be the premier program in the Big West. Obviously, we're moving to the Mountain West next year, but this is the last year to do it. So might as well win the Big West, have a good enough record to host a regional, and then the place is sold out for the entire time that we're here. So I think it's just buying into us and just doing us, and we'll be just fine.
Love it. That place is going to be rocking this season. I cannot wait to watch. Hopefully we'll be there for a regional. I mean, that's the end game, is having both of us there. So let's spin another one. You guys are both pitchers. What is one pitch, if you could take a pitch from any major league pitcher's arsenal and put it in your own, which one would you take and from who?
Matt Brash slider. 100%.
Great pick.
100%.
I got to go the Corbin Burns cutter. Corbin Burns cutter, or I go the Freddie Peralta changeup.
Oh, that's a good one. I always thought a Kershaw curveball. I don't know.
Just iconic.
Aging myself, Barry Zito, that curveball that started off at your eyes and somehow ended at your knees. You're where's that coming from? That's craziness. If you guys had to face one MLB hitter, who would it be?
Oh, I mean, I'm so biased because I'm a diehard Mariners fan, but it would 100% be either Julio Rodriguez or Cal Raleigh. I think I could get him, but who knows? I don't know, but
I think I gotta go Soto. Okay. It'd be a good at bat. A lot of energy.
Love it. Love it.
Who's winning that battle? You or Juan Soto?
I mean, I gotta say me. Gotta say me. Can't go him.
I love the confidence. I love it. I mean, God, it's just unmatched. Love it.
All right, I got one final question for you guys. You guys travel all over. Talk about us just a little bit, what that travel is like, but also give us your favorite place that you've traveled.
The travel, honestly, you get used to it. The flights there and back. You were out there for 2 weeks at times, so the travel isn't that bad. It might sound bad, but honestly, it's a super good time. You're traveling with your boys. That's basically it. So just getting out there and getting comfortable with it. You're gonna get everything that you need. So really just going out there and preparing for the series. And for me personally, I think I got to go when we travel for CSUN because I'm from the San Fernando Valley.
I'd say, obviously, I didn't travel with the team last year. I wasn't here last year. But the one thing that got said in the locker room last week was like someone was talking about how the flights are going to be 6 hours pretty much everywhere plus. And one of the returners chimes in about you travel with your best friends for 6 hours and you find something to do, right? So it's going to be a good time. And then this fall, I won't say too much, but we have a pretty big trip planned in November. So be on the lookout for that. And I think I want to say it's the first time that we've been off island in the fall for quite a while. So it should be good. I'm excited for you guys to see that one.
Me too.
Yep. So we appreciate it a lot. We appreciate it.
Guys, thanks for jumping on, Jack and Isaiah from the University of Hawaii. We'll be locked into some Bows baseball this spring, as always. Always appreciate you guys jumping on, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Thank you.